Welcome everyone to another startup and automobile documentation. What we have here is a 2021 Chevrolet Express 2500 cargo van. This Express is painted in Summit White. Storage on the front door panels. You have your power door locks and power windows. It has a medium pewter interior and the seats are trimmed in vinyl. Both seats are of course manually adjusted. But now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start the engine. The Chevy Express, also branded as the GMC Savana, is one of the oldest vehicles you can still buy brand new, having not received a proper redesign for nearly 30 years, with exterior styling that has basically been untouched since 2003. Talk about not fixing it if it ain't broke. The Express is a full-size van or chassis cab that competes with the even longer-running Ford E-Series, as well as the Ford Transit, Ram ProMaster, and Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. The tried-and-true Express can be used for a vast array of duties, as it can be had as a cargo van as shown here, a passenger van, or again, a cutaway cabin chassis. As alluded to, the Chevy Express made its debut for the 1996 model year to replace the outgoing Chevy van, and to this day has never received a full redesign, at least as of the 2025 model year. There of course have still been some changes. Easily the most notable was the 2003 facelift, which gave it a restyled front fascia, a revised interior, and updates to the underpinnings. However, one aspect of the Express that has received numerous big changes is under the skin with the powertrains. Yes, GM has added new, more modern and up-to-date engines and transmissions to the Express over the years. But since the 2003 update, changes not including the aforementioned powertrain updates have been pretty few and far between. It's gotten things here and there like a new steering wheel and gauges, and as the years went on, features like Bluetooth, blind spot monitors, and backup cameras are added to the Express. The US 2021 model year Chevy Express lineup, as usual, consisted of the cargo van, the passenger van, and the cutaway. Express cargo vans came in 2500 and 3500 form with two available wheelbases. This one uses the shorter wheelbase. 3 engines are available, including this example's 4.3-liter V6, a Duramax 2.8-liter turbo diesel inline-4, and a 400-plus horsepower 6.6-liter gas V8, which is also a brand new engine in the Express for 2021. An 8-speed automatic transmission was paired to the 4.3 V6 and Duramax engines, while the 6.6 V8 used a 6-speed unit. Rear-wheel drive was standard. In the instrument cluster, we have 5 analog gauges. Front and center is your tachometer, but then next to it, on this side, you have your fuel gauge and voltage gauge, while on the left side, you have your temperature and oil pressure gauges. The hazard switch is on top of the steering column. There is a digital info display in the gauge cluster, which you can go through via these controls right here. So you have your odometer, trip computers, fuel range, average fuel economy, etc. Then further, you have your oil life, tire pressures, engine hours, that kind of stuff as well. Then you have various settings. It does have a 4-spoke design, leather-wrapped, multifunctional steering wheel. And as for controls, on this side you'll find your cruise controls, where on this side you'll find your audio controls, voice command button, and your Bluetooth phone controls. The steering wheel is tilt only. The parking brake is foot operated. You have your panel dimmer, your headlight switch, climate vent for the driver, aforementioned information display controls. On this side, you have your high beam, turn signal, and wiper stalk. Then on this side is your column-mounted gear shifter. Entering reverse does reveal a backup camera. So going down the center of the interior, a little bit of a tray up top, some storage, central climate vents, more storage below there. You have your very simple single zone manual climate controls. You just have your fan speed, temperature, and different zones. Climate vent, your tow haul mode toggle button, and right here is your AM FM head unit. You do have an aux port right here as well. Menus. You have 12 volt power outlets on either side, a household style power outlet, your OnStar and roadside assistance controls, passenger airbag switch, and your traction control button. Storage right here. You also have 3 cup holders and some storage down there. Both of the seats do have armrests. And there is no glove box. Grab handles on both A-pillars. Has a manually dimming rear view. Overall, a very, very simple interior. This does not at all feel like a 2021 vehicle, but that's what happens when GM makes more or less the same exact van since the 90s, with the last major refresh being in 2003. They've added, updated the powertrains a couple times, added, Bluetooth, that kind of stuff, but other than that, this is an old school, old-fashioned van. Very tried and true, and I think it's pretty cool, and only a matter of time before they eventually stop making these and replace it with something electrified, turbocharged, that kind of stuff. But as it stands, I think these are really awesome, tried and true vans that get the job done. But anyways, we'll now roll down the driver's window and have a look at the engine bay. The driver's window is automatic down. "16-inch 5-spoke painted steel rims came as standard. This Express 3/4 ton is powered by the base engine for 2021, which is the LV1 codenamed Ecotec 3 4.3-liter naturally aspirated V6. It's a pushrod engine with an aluminum block and heads, 2 valves per cylinder, variable valve timing, and direct injection. Horsepower is rated at 276 at 5,200 RPM, and torque is rated at 298 pound-feet at 3,900 RPM. This engine is paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission with manual shiftability, sending power to the rear wheels. Running on regular unleaded, it uses a 31-gallon fuel tank. It has an independent front suspension and a solid rear axle with leaf springs. 4-wheel disc brakes are standard. Max towing capacity for this van is about 7,400 pounds, and the max payload capacity is about 3,280 pounds. Fuel cap is on the driver's side, and in terms of side doors, you only have the sliding door on the passenger side. But there you go into your cargo area. It does have a lockable door kind of separating the cab area from the cargo area. And of course, as you can see, this one's been fitted with shelving. Lots and lots of storage areas for tools and whatnot. Single exhaust. The 135-inch wheelbase express cargo van provides a cargo capacity of 239.4 cubic feet. Again, same cargo area we were just checking out, but through the back doors. And you do have a power door lock control right here as well. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2021 Chevrolet Express 2500. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.